Okay, I thought I found a great spot to sleep, but
Hello Snack Pack, welcome back to Travel Snacks. Today's episode takes us from Dallas, Texas to Bossier City, Louisiana, just outside of Shreveport. In today's video, we get our last and final kolaches, we check out the Red River, and I try a different type of parking spot that I haven't tried before. There's a lot packed into this episode, so let's jump right in. I got to Dallas, Texas on Christmas Eve, and just over 2 months later, I'm finally leaving. Although it wasn't planned, it was super nice to be able to spend a lot of time with my son Marcus. Before I left, Marcus and I went over to Desperado Tacos, which was a recommendation from a Snack Pack friend. He got the fajitas and I got the brisket tacos. We started off with queso and chips because Texas has delicious queso, and we ended our lunch with a dessert that I've never heard of but was delicious. It was deep fried latte, which is a sopapilla base, cappuccino ice cream, maple syrup, whipped cream, and coffee flakes. And it was as good as it sounds. The dessert alone was 4.5 snack bags, but the total meal, service, and cost I would give 4 snack bags. The next day, I gave a giant hug to Marcus and his dog Neo and headed out, but not before. This is a very special occasion because I've been in Texas way too long. Like I said on a previous live stream, I feel like it's Hotel California, but Hotel Texas, where you can check in, but you can never check out. But finally, today is the day. Everything is ready to go. I have everything I need, and I got my Starbucks as a special treat. I'd like to say a big thanks to a high school friend of mine, Angela, who sent me a $15 Starbucks gift card by email, which was a total blessing for times like these. She is amazing, so thank you, Angela, for this drink for my journey ahead. What is this? There's like no sugar in here. What? All right, well, I got a solution for that. I have my own Starbucks syrup, liquid sugar syrup. Sometimes they be lacking on that sugar, and recently they started charging like 50 cents a pump extra, so I was like, okay, I got your number. I'll just buy a bottle. I think it was like 13 bucks for this whole thing. Pour some liquid sugar in. Now I need a spoon. Old Faithful from when I was in my car. A little spoon fork. That's still weak. This is like a dessert for me. People think I'm playing with the sugar. This is why I don't get Starbucks all the time, because it's like so much sugar. Oh yeah, now we're talking. Okay, one more stop before I leave Texas. Well, 2 more stops, gas station and breakfast. Try to decide between Shipley's Donuts and Kolache Factory, but I think I'm feeling more like savory, so Kolache Factory, here I come. They had a new bun. This is huge. They had a new one for the month of March. The flavor is eggs Florentine with cheese, spinach, and eggs. And this time I got ketchup. Their service, the young kids that work in there, they seem to have a little attitude. You know, like you ask for things and they're like, oh, I can't believe I have to do my job. Oh my gosh. You need to just calm down. I'm gonna miss those kolaches. Another thing that you don't want to miss is any of the Travel Snacks episodes. So why don't you just hit the subscribe button and the notification bell and throw a like on it. No, really, hit the like button. All right, let's just try it without the ketchup first. Ooh, that is flavorful. I just love this dough so much. It doesn't even need ketchup. And then, you know, I had to go back to my favorite one, as my second one is the cream spinach. It's delicious. So I have one more cream spinach and the barbecue brisket for lunch. I think it's just about the right time to leave Texas because it looks like there's a storm a brewing. I'm leaving Texas. 3 hours later, and I finally got out of Texas. I am now in Shreveport, Louisiana. Also, Louisiana, what are you doing? This happened to me when I was going to Louisiana the last time. It's like, I think Louisiana ancestors or something are like waiting at the border and just waiting to like wrap you in a blanket of humidity. I think it's a rite of passage into Louisiana. Like immediately I'm just like hot and thickness is just enveloping me. What is happening? It's just humid here. Humid. I looked up parks near me and I found a park that looks pretty nice with a lake. So I think I'm gonna eat a couple licorice and then head over there and take a walk. So I'm here at the Teague Parkway Recreation Center, and it is a very windy day. The clouds look ominous, like there's gonna be a storm, but I'm gonna park here for a little bit. I'm gonna go take a walk, read the sign and see if they allow overnight parking here, which they probably do not, but it is right next to the Bossier Sheriff's Department. Is that how you pronounce it? Bossier?
Bossier City.
If they do allow overnight parking here, that would be amazing because I'd have my place to rest for tonight. All right, let's go. It is very breezy out here, but it feels so nice. And because of the wind, it's not really as humid outside. P.S. I looked around the parking lot and I didn't see any signs that say no overnight parking. So I'm not sure. Maybe I should go into the sheriff's office and ask. But that's kind of setting myself up. But then also if I just park there and then they come tapping on my door at night, I'm gonna be like frazzled, and that's a worse feeling. So I don't know. I better look up the rules for this county to see if sleeping in your vehicle is legal, because if it's not legal and I'm like, hey, can I just overnight park here, they'll be like, you're arrested, ma'am. That'd be bad. Look at these clouds. Whew, it is a very windy. You usually don't see me wearing sunglasses because I'm not a big sunglass person, but I'm not wearing it because of the sun, but I'm wearing it the sunglasses because of the wind, and I have allergies, and when the wind gets in my eyes I get all teary and irritated, so just a little shield blocker for the wind. When you saw that Whataburger, you probably thought I got something real bad, but no, I did not. I am craving a salad. Really just want something green. No chicken, just lettuce, apples. It's like a cranberry apple salad. I specifically wanted to get this with ranch dressing, but then when they came out to curbside to like drop it off, they're like, we're out of that. So you can either get fat-free ranch, which who wants fat-free ranch, or jalapeno ranch, but jalapeno ranch doesn't really go with apples and cranberries in my opinion. Plus, I don't like spicy, so I don't know if it's spicy, but the fat-free ranch and see how that goes. But don't let me fool you, I got a hot apple pie for later. What is this? Oh, croutons, yes. I do love a good crouton. Ooh, those apples smell tart, which is a good thing. Yeah, that'll do. That fat-free ranch. Delicious. Well, I don't know yet, but let's give it a whirl. I like that. It definitely tastes the like fakesy, fat-free-ishness of it. But what can you do? I came to Bass Pro Shops, aka Cabela's, because I heard that they allow RV parking. And this place has a gigantic parking lot and it's right next to a casino, which is also 24 hours. So I think I'm good to go. It's like 10 o'clock and I'm tired, so I'll probably just finish listening to a podcast episode and then go to bed. Okay, I thought I found a great spot to sleep, but that train horn keeps going off every time I start to fall asleep. I might need to try to find my earplugs. Okay, so it was pretty noisy through the night, but not enough to keep me awake. I had a delightful night's sleep and nobody bothered me, so it was great. And now my full-time living in a van journey begins. Snack time.